Hey everybody, it's Matt. Welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a special video for you today. We're going to be doing a giveaway sometime within this video, so make sure you watch the whole thing to find out how to win this amazing Earthrise Starscream. Yes! Cool. So we're just going to go ahead and stick him right over here, my other version, just so you guys can kind of see, with this cool little Zelda playmat. And today we're talking about JUNKION. Yeah, that's right. The pauper format of Transformers, the trading card game. Donor decks, pauper decks, whatever you wish to call them, they're things that a lot of new players love to receive when you actually go to an event. So when I go to an event, I bring a starter deck with me because personally, I feel that the ones that were released for the game don't really have a competitive feel of how the game plays. It's a great intro deck, but these actually feel a little bit better. Now, what's cool about this format is that it's only made up of uncommons and commons. You can't have a rare character. You can't have any rare battle cards in the actual deck. The deck itself is limited to uncommons and commons, same as your characters. So for our two teams, we picked the Seekers, Starscream, Thundercracker, and Skywarp, which are all from Wave 1 and very easy to find. And Jacqueline's Choice was Cars. She has Prowl and Wheeljack, who are both uncommons from Wave 1, and Bumblebee, which is a common from Wave 2. So let's go ahead and take a look at the decks here, and we'll also talk about how we're going to give away this amazing Earthrise Starscream, the one in the box. Yeah, not the one that's open. Man, he's so good looking. I always think that I should, like do reveals of toys on the channel, but I always kind of feel that there's more people out here that do that already. Don't want to step on any toes, but he's just a beautiful figure. Like his articulation, the way that he moves, like the awesome molding. I mean, it's just so good. I mean, he doesn't look like he has lead piping because you can't see the back here where the red spot is at, but he is one of the best Starscreams I've ever seen, ever made. And I'm pretty much, I don't think I need a masterpiece. I think this guy is amazing. He's top quality, especially after getting the Siege one. Anyways, I'm rambling. Let's talk about the deck. Let's put him right over here. Yeah, cool. So, the Seekers in Wave 1, pretty usual characters that you see at play back in the day. So for this pauper deck, we're going to show you some cards that are going to kind of show new players how the game mechanics work. And the first one is going to be Incoming Transmission, a very familiar card to a lot of people who've been playing the game, but this Wave 1 card lets you draw 2 cards and then put a card from your hand on top of your deck. What that shows the new player is that there's a bit of scrying in this game, that they can plan their turn ahead by drawing a card into their hand and then perhaps putting one that they want to use later, such as a double orange pip, on top of the deck. Next, we have 3 Leap into Battles. Leap into Battle, and I'm also going to put Reckless Charge next to it. These cards right here are to show the player that they can boost their character and attack strength, and also that there's a different variation of the color. So this one over here is a safe card. It gives you +3 attack, but if you flip it on attack, it's going to give you a blue defense, like that, blue defense pip. Reckless Charge gives you more attack, but you do have to pay for it by having that 3 damage on your character at end of turn, and also the orange pip. So there's a bit of a give and take. Next, we're going to show Reprocess, which is the best upgrade removal. Don't fight me. It's a green pip fetchable card that lets you get rid of an upgrade that an opponent has or that you have. Great. Now, the next card is going to be Supercharge, because we want to show these characters that bold matters. There is 3 blue pips in the deck, so the chances that they're going to hit them is not going to be very high. But the Supercharge here is to show the effects of bold within the deck and within the game. Next, we have 3 copies of Swindled. Swindled is a Decepticon card that can be only played with Decepticons. Draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards, and then play an upgrade onto one of your characters. So this will let you suit up one of your planes with perhaps a force field or some type of actual weapon just to go ahead and get some damage in there. Next is 1 copy of Treasure Hunt, because we don't want to spoil them too much. And then the last is going to be 3 Zaps. So that's the actions. It shows the direct damage, the fishing you can do in your deck, the supercharge, the boosting kind of giant growth cards, the draw and discard, like Faithless Looting, and also some, some setting things up. So those are the actions in the deck. Next, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the upgrades. These are very simplistic things that a new player can learn. We have a Bashing Shield to show that we can fetch armor, and when you flip it on defense or attack, you can discard a card in your hand and pull it back to your hand like the Reprocess. Next, we have an Enforcement Baton, so Bashing Shield and Enforcement Batons go together. Same card. Next is going to be 3 copies of Flamethrower, 3 copies of Force Field for the Bold 2 and the Static 4 Protection, 3 copies of Grenade Launcher. The reason why Bashing Shield and Force Field are in the deck is to show how they'll interact with each other if you're playing an opponent in a mirror aggro match. Next is 3 copies of Improvised Shield, so you can get those double orange flips. 3 Kinetic Converters to show just how powerful and how significant every flip that you make on your turn means, and getting an extra card draw for Starscream. And last but not least, 3 Sturdy Javelins, so you can show some more direct damage. This is the basic version of the Decepticon Plains deck that we want to kind of just give to new players. It's a pretty good way to start, and you can just add some rares as you go. The characters themselves, Skywarp, he is a 4/8/2 plane. Starscream's a 3/13/1 plane, and Thundercracker's a 4/12/1 plane. They have pretty low defense, but they make up with their high attack and abilities. Thundercracker getting more attack for him the number of actions you play, and Starscream getting that Bowl 2 and that ping damage when you flip back to this mode for each other plane that you control. Next, we have Jacquelines Choice, which are cars. A very simplistic card deck. We have Wheeljack, Prowl, and Bumblebee. And for actions, we wanted to kind of mirror the decks that we made for this to kind of get a player into a, you know, they want to flip a lot of powerful cards. They want to crush opponents. They want to see how cool it is to flip your Bumblebee, throw a grenade launcher, and supercharge that guy, and just watch him mow down smaller bots. We wanted them to get that feel with this. So we mimicked the Seeker deck, but in a different way. So we're playing 3 copies of Confidence to show the mirror effect of Swindled, to draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards, and then play another action, which could be an escape route, which flips one of your characters back to their alt mode, which is great. Since we're not playing rares in this deck, we're going to use escape route instead of start your engines. Next, 3 more copies of Incoming Transmission, very similar so that the player can see that they're getting the exact type of draw if they're playing against each other. 3 ready for actions to untap your characters. Everyone here is under 10 stars, so this card will let you untap a character, but there's no pip on it. It's also to show the value of not having any pips in your deck and how powerful a pipless card usually is. A Reprocess, as we mentioned before, to show them the effects of scrapping upgrades. 3 more Supercharges, a Treasure Hunt, and Zap. So you can see that these decks play similar, but they have a few different cards that make them varied. Now we go to the upgrades. And we have a Bashing Shield and a Force Baton to mimic. This time, we've gone for raw damage with Erratic Lightning. Where the other deck had Sturdy Javelins, we wanted to focus more on just static upgrades and just hitting them hard. We've also put in 3 Flamethrowers, 3 Force Fields, and 3 Grenade Launchers, 3 Improvised Shields, and 3 Turbo Boosters. So, we've got the double orange flips, static damage, Bold 2 because cars look to flip more battle cards, and the Turbo Boost to kind of show them that they can untap and hide their characters from other opposing bigger threats in the battlefield. And that's what we're going to do. So these are the 2 decks that I've been taking out, and I've been mostly kind of just bringing with me. Now, you can definitely build a blue deck, but I feel when you're going to an event and you're playing a new player, they want to see the explosion that cars or planes can kind of do on a very casual new player basic level. So I hope that you like these decks. Make sure that they're very simple to actually gather. These are all common and uncommon cards from the first 4 waves, and you can find them almost very easily from other players or very cheap at your local places. In fact, you can go to website topdecktcg.com and you can get most of these cards here for a fairly cheap price and get a 10% discount when using my promo code MATTEFER. And yeah, it'll get you 10% off your full order. And they have a great selection of Transformer card games, so I really suggest you check out that website. I have definitely supported it before, and I love getting cards in the mail. Yeah, so with that being said, let's get to our giveaway. Thanks for watching this, by the way. So our giveaway is going to be this Starscream, and we're going to be doing a couple different giveaways. So check back at the end of March and in April. The first one's going to be just one for celebrating Wave 5 when that drops out here. But one's going to be for Jacqueline's B-Day and for my B-Day coming up in the next month. And we just want to give something away back to you guys and gals. So here is Earthrise Starscream. How are we going to go ahead and give this guy away? Let's say leave a comment in this video with your favorite Transformer Siege or Earthrise toy. Simple as that. And you have to be subscribed to my channel, Mattifer, and leave a comment, and that's it. And after about, let's say, we'll do the draw after St. Patrick's Day, probably right around the 20th, and I'll go ahead and send it out. Now, stipulation, this is for all over North America, and I will send a UK. Yes, I will. So we'll try to do all of North America and the UK. And that's it. So I feel like I'm rambling. Thanks for watching. Make sure you check out my buds over on Blues on Attack, Wreck and Rule, Vector Sigma, Steffon's channel, Def TF. Yeah, I think that's everybody. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Peace out.